Quit your gawking. Come on. Whiskey there.
Well, now, would you look at that? Well, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Hey, I should have warned you. You can't get fresh as my little girl. Oh, I can't blame you none. Pretty little thing like that. It's just the right age for marrying, she is. Yes, sir. And whichever one of you gents figures to make the highest bid, you can have her. All right, I'll turn around the other way, girl. Now turn around, girl. Did you hear me? All right, that's enough. That's enough. Now, you stay up there. Now then, how do you like that? Sprightly, ain't she? Yeah, good worker too. Make one of you gents fine wife. Oh no! All right, now who's gonna make me an offer?
Anybody speak up for her, you ought to pay him.
Go on there. Make your jokes, huh? Make your jokes. Don't you forget, this here country, there's 10 of us for every one female. Chance like that don't come around too often, huh?
Well, maybe so, old man, but we ain't that desperate. At least I ain't.
Fix your hair.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Marshal, unless you want to buy yourself a wildcat for a wife. This fella here's got one for sale.
What's the rope for?
To make sure she don't run off, or I can fetch her a man what'll care for her and sort of make it worth my while of giving her up. Hey, what are you doing with my rope? Wait a minute.
Does the girl have anything to say about this?
Oh, I'm her pa. I'm doing what's right for her.
No, you ain't.
Now, don't shut your mouth. She's just a poor motherless child. She needs someone better than me to take care of her. She's near full grown now, and she ought to have more than what I can do for you. See, it's taken near every cent I ever had to bring her up proper. So all I'm asking is that whoever wants her to sort of make it up to me.
You better go along with us.
Wait a minute. I got a gun over there. Just a minute.
Let's go. You better come too.
Hey, Marshal. Don't you go making any deals behind our back. Remember, we saw her first.
You know what your father's trying to do?
Yeah, I know.
Don't you care?
He's been trying to rig himself for me ever since my ma died.
You hush up.
Why? I mean no more to him than that rifle of his or that animal he rides. Just something to sell, make money off of, that's all.
Who's mother?
You know you have a right to make up your own mind.
She don't need it, not as long as I'm looking out for her. That's what I say.
If she's such a burden to you, if you want to get rid of her, you can do so through proper legal adoption.
I can? How's that?
Adoption means that by giving her up, you open the door for someone else to take over the responsibility. She becomes their child in the eyes of the law.
Shucks, I can do that by marrying her off.
If you can find somebody to marry her.
Hey, you maybe got something there after all, Marshal. What I have to do?
Well, I can have some papers drawn up, and you'll have to sign them.
Draw them up.
But supposing somebody don't want me.
The government will take care of you.
Now, the government takes care of me, too, for giving her up. I mean, about how much they're going to pay.
They don't pay anything.
Oh, you mean I give her up for free? Oh, no, you don't. You ain't tricking me that way. This here gal's worth something I ain't collected. Come on.
Now, you leave me be.
Hold it. You're not taking her back to the saloon.
Are you, asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you. I don't want trouble with your kind in this town, and trouble is exactly what you'd get if you keep on with this.
Sounds like you're asking us to leave.
I am.
Well, all right, Marshal, we'll leave. We ain't got no place to go, but we'll leave. I'll just keep dragging this poor child around, trying to find somebody to protect her.
Is he your only relative?
No, I got me an aunt, my ma's sister, over to Texas, Lubbock, Texas.
She don't need it. Leastwise, she don't want to have no truck with us. Said so herself.
He's lying. It's him she don't want. Now, she offered to take me after my ma died.
She gets the girl, she gets me, too. Her and her money. Big ranch, plenty for all I say. She ain't getting my Abigail unless she gets me.
Is that your name, Abigail?
Yes, Abigail Ellis. Abigail Ellis Wiccan.
I'm Jeb Wiccan.
The Ellis is for my aunt. My ma named me after her. She's Mary Ellis. Mrs. Mary Ellis.
Of Lubbock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you listen to me, Mr. Wiccan. You take this girl to her aunt in Texas, you hear me? I'm going to write to the marshal of Lubbock to see that you do. Is that clear?
You can't order me around like that.
I think I can.
Suppose I don't do like you say.
Then I'll see you're put in jail no matter where you go.
All right, Marshal, I'll do like you say. We'll go. I'll take her there. You don't need to write no letter.
I'm writing just the same.
Well, suit yourself. Come on.
Better go along.
Hey, get on up there. Marshal. Apache Marshal telling me what to do. Thinks I'm letting you go. You was worth something to me, gal. Ain't nobody getting you for nothing. Especially that woman in Texas, that Mary Ellis. I got rights. I got plenty of rights, and no good-for-nothing Injun. No Injun ain't gonna...
What are you doing here?
I run away. I left him. I left him for good.
Where did you leave him?
Well, I don't know. I left him out there somewhere. But he won't know where I am because he was drunk.
Hey, what you got there, Marshal?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, I guess you can take care of it by yourself. When's the wedding gonna be, Marshal?
So what's he mean?
He's a troublemaker, and you're troubled. Come on.
Why? Why? Because I come back? Oh, I only did it because, well, you're the only one that ever spoke kindly for me, and I thought maybe I could stay here.
Here in Santa Fe?
Well, yes, I could get a job and work or something.
No, Abby. Santa Fe is no place for you.
No, I won't go back to him. I won't. If you send me back to him or run away from him again, I swear I will.
All right, Abby. The Dallas stage will be through this afternoon, and you're going to be on it. Take care of the stage driver to see that you're delivered to your aunt in Lubbock. Now, come on. We got to get you cleaned up.
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean, cleaned up?
Well, you can't travel like that. You need a change of clothes and get your hair combed.
Guess I do. Oh, it's really horsey. Oh, horsey. Oh.
Come on.
Up there? Oh, my.
All right?
Yeah.
You really think he's keeping her for himself?
Looks that way. I hope so. Give us something to laugh at around here.
Martha, will you please try?
But, Sam, my clothes won't fit this child. Anybody can see that.
Well, you must have something.
Oh, now, look, don't go to no trouble on my account. These clothes is good enough.
No child's gonna run around in rags like that if I can help it. Maybe I got something in my trunk. Upstairs. Don't just stand there, Sam Buckhart. The poor thing's half starved. Go fix her some breakfast. Sam.
What happened?
It's the same girl, Sam. I just had to find her, that's all.
Ooh, I guess I just ain't used to these things yet. So much better.
You should. You've eaten enough for 2 people.
Well, I just never did have eatings like this with Pa before.
Well, when you get to Texas, you'll have 3 good meals a day.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, Marshal, can't I stay here? Look, I'm a good worker. I can take care of myself, and I won't get in nobody's way.
No, Abby, I told you. It just wouldn't be right.
The marshal knows what's best for you, child.
Abby, it'll be a new life. It'll be what you make it. Well, we better get going.
You're blessed with youth and beauty, child. Don't waste another minute of either one.
Yeah, but I still wish I could stay here.
Come on, Abby.
Oh, I'd like to thank you for the eatings and for my dress.
You're welcome, Abby.
Hey, Cow! Cow, you gotta see this!
Thank you.
Just hold it right there, Injun. Well, fixed her up real nice, didn't it? Run off from me, huh? Run back to your friend here, huh? Well, I don't take to that. You come here.
I won't.
You're not taking it.
How you gonna stop me, Injun? You hear me, girl? I said for you to come here.
No!
Don't you say no to your paw, you hear me?
She heard you. Now drop it.
Sneaking up on me, denying me my rights.
Inside.
Ah, she's my girl and I want her.
Get inside.
Mr. Wicken, as of now, your daughter is in protective custody.
Oh. Well, what's that mean?
It means you can't have her. She's not some piece of merchandise that you can trade off.
She ain't, huh? Yeah, look at her, all fancied up there.
Quit.
You, keeping her for yourself, Injun? Sure you are. You're stealing her, that's what you're doing. You ain't even living up to your own rules, Injun. All I was trying to do was just barter her, same as your own people. Ain't that so? Ain't that a fact? Whichever one of your braves offers the most, what he gives the most, gets the girl. Ain't that how you get your squaws? Sure it is. That's all I was doing, same as your own folks.
Are you through? Now, let me tell you something. New Mexico is a territory of the United States, and I'm a United States Deputy Marshal, regardless of my race or the rituals or beliefs. I live under the same civil code as every other person in this country, and it's my duty to uphold that code. Now, so help me, if you give me any more trouble, if you bother this girl any more, I'll find something in that code to put you behind bars for as long as the law permits. Maybe the rest of your life. Now, get out of here.
All right, Marshal. You go ahead, put me behind bars. I'll make it easy on yourself. And I got rights. I got plenty of rights, and I intend using them. You'll see. You'll see. As for you...
Here.
Billy, get over to Judge Barton's. Tell him I want to borrow his book on civil law.
Well, how about all these books in here?
No, it's not here.
Right.
Would you like some coffee?
Please.
Hey, old man.
Want me?
Yeah, sit down. I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, I still wish I could stay here.
Abby, we've been through all that.
Say, have you read all those books?
Most of them.
Well, what's in them?
A lot of things. The law, famous people, our country.
I ain't ever read a book.
Why not?
I can't read. My pa just never learned me.
Well, you have a chance to learn now when you get to Texas.
Do you really think so?
Abby, you can do just about anything you make up your mind to.
Huh. Well, do you think, do you think that I'll ever be a lady?
Well, you're making progress in that direction even today.
I am? Well, I declare. Nope. Nope, I'll never be anything but just what I am. And that's Jeb Wiccan's daughter.
Abby, listen to me. At one time, my highest ambition in life was to be the bravest warrior in the Apache Nation. My people were at war. It was a futile war, and the Apache lost. Some of my people held bitter resentments, but there were others who saw the great opportunities that lay ahead, and they took advantage of them and made something of themselves. Because they wanted to, Abby. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sorta.
Come out here, girl!
That's Pa.
Gotta stay here.
I was a-calling my girl.
She's inside and she's gonna stay there.
Well, that's so. Hey, you know, I got this gun reloaded, and I ain't got no hesitation about using it. I come for Abigail, and I intend to get her. You drop that gun. Oh, you drop it.
That gun's not the way to do this, Wiccan.
Now, you better listen to him, Pa.
He won't have to use it, Marshal, if you be sensible.
All right. Let's hear what your being sensible is.
Nothing more than what Mr. Wicken already said. We come for the girl. Unless you got more than $200 cash money in your pocket. That's what I paid for her. She's mine. Unless you can outbid me. You got that kind of money, Injun? I didn't think so. Lawman don't make that kind of money.
Wicken, you can't sell people.
'Cause you say? Yeah, well, we ain't doing no more than your own people. He offered the most against the girl. A deal's been made.
Wicken, you're breaking the law.
I make my own laws where my daughter's concerned.
Marshal, you show us where it's writ down that we're breaking the law. We'll abide by it. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, you're sticking your nose in where it's none of your business. Mr. Wicken here feels like the rest of us. You're trying to keep that gal for yourself. Well, you can't do that. Folks around here wouldn't like that.
He's not. He's only trying to help me.
Come here. Hold it, Injun.
Abby, don't we die? Abby,
Hold it. Now listen, Marshal.
Billy, get his gun.
Got it, Sam.
What's that?
The civil law of the United States.
The what?
The civil code. The rules, the laws we live by. Now, you said you'd abide by it if I could show you that what you're doing is against the law. Now, listen to this. Involuntary servitude. Like forcing your daughter to marry a man she doesn't want. Involuntary servitude is prohibited by the 13th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America. Such servitude can be declared void at any time. And the persons proposing such servitude are subject to prosecution under the criminal statutes of the United States and its territorial possessions. And that includes New Mexico. For terms of not less than 10 years, no more than 30 years. You satisfied?
No! All them fancy words
You're no good, swamp rat. You cheated me.
I did not. I got my
I got nothing except that $200 of mine. Give it back.
I ain't giving nothing back.
And I'm taking it.
Hold it! Better get him to a doctor. Somebody give me a hand.
I'm frightened. I've never been alone before.
Abby, you were alone when you were with your father. Now you have friends, people who care. Just remember that. You'll never be alone again as long as you live.
Will my pa be all right?
I think so. He's had a chance to learn a few things the past few days. Maybe the next time you see him, he'll be a different man.
Thank you.
Well, ma'am. You know, I kind of wish she was staying around.
You've got your hands full just helping me uphold the law in this town, Billy.
Yeah? Well, speaking of the law, now, I looked all through that book, Sam, and I didn't find anything like that part that you read about the involuntary servitude applying to a man's daughter.
It may not be there now, but it will be one day soon, Billy.